Hello students, today we are starting the same chapter which we were doing before break, that is reproduction in flowering plants. That chapter we have done till fertilization. We have discussed what is pollination, what is double fertilization. Now we are going to discuss post fertilization changes. Now, what are post-fertilization changes? Post means after. The changes which take place after fertilization in flowering plants are known as post-fertilization changes. There are four major changes which occur in angiosperms after fertilization. One is formation of endosperm from primary endosperm cell. Second is development of embryo from zygote. Third is development of seed from ovule and development of fruit from ovary. So after fertilization, endosperm develops, embryo develops, seed develops and fruit develops. Other parts of flower, that is sepal, petals, stamens and style stigma, they all fall off in majority of the flowering plants. Now first of all, development of endosperm. Development of endosperm, it precedes embryo development. Precedes means after fertilization, first endosperm is formed, then embryo is formed. Why is it so? Because endosperm provide nutrition to developing embryo. It ensures that there must be some nutritive tissue, that is endosperm, which provide nutrition to developing embryo. So that is why endosperm development starts first and then embryo development starts after that. Now how endosperm development take place? This is fertilized embryo sac. Now what is embryo sac? Embryo sac is female gametophyte which is developed from functional megaspore. After fertilization, antipodal cells degenerates, synergids degenerates, egg changes into zygote and this is central cell which contains two nuclei. These two nuclei fuses to form secondary nucleus which in turn fused with second male gamete to form primary endosperm nucleus. Now this is primary endosperm nucleus and this large cell is now known as primary endosperm cell. So in fertilized embryo sac, there is zygote, there is primary endosperm cell and primary endosperm nucleus. This zygote develops into embryo and primary endosperm cell develops into endosperm. Now how this development takes place? Primary endosperm nucleus is triploid, that is it has 3 sets of chromosomes. Why it is triploid? Because it is formed by fusion of 3 nuclei, 2 polar nuclei and 1 nucleus of male gamete. That is why it is triploid. During its formation, first of all, free nuclear divisions take place. What are free nuclear divisions? That is only nucleus divides by mitosis. A number of triploid nuclei are formed in this primary endosperm cell. This stage is known as free nuclear stage. After this, a vacuole appears in the center and all these nuclei are pushed towards sides. Then cleavage starts. Cleavage means cytoplasm divide होने शुरू हो जाएगी due to cell wall formation and cells are formed. Cell wall formation starts from periphery towards the center and ultimately this entire becomes cellular. This is known as cellular endosperm. So first stage is nuclear endosperm when only nuclei are present. When cells are formed, that is known as cellular endosperm. This is how endosperm develops in majority of angiosperms. Now endosperm in coconut. In coconut what we eat is endosperm. How this endosperm is formed and what type of endosperm is this? In case of coconut, endosperm is formed in the same way as we just discussed. But this cell wall formation remains incomplete. It does not reach up to the center. So the endosperm of coconut can be divided into two parts. Outer part is cellular endosperm, which is white kernel. This is that part of coconut which we eat, that white part. And in the center of a tender coconut present coconut water. This coconut water represent nuclear endosperm. इट मीन्स इसके आउटर रीजन में सेल्स फॉर्म बन जाते हैं जो सेलुलर एंडोस्पर्म बन जाता है और वाइट कर्नल बन जाता है जिसे हम खाते हैं. सेंटर में सेल्स नहीं बनते, ओनली फ्री न्यूक्लियर रहते हैं, उसे हम कहते हैं न्यूक्लियर एंडोस्पर्म एंड दैट इज कोकोनट वाटर. Thus, endosperm is a triploid tissue formed by mitosis in primary endosperm cell. Function of endosperm is to provide nucleus to developing embryo because it is rich in reserve food materials. Endosperm is rich in proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals. So it is highly nutritive and provides nutrition to developing embryo. Now function endosperm का क्या है? To provide nutrition to developing embryo. जब ये nutrition provide करता है embryo को, sometimes it is completely consumed and sometimes it is not completely consumed. When ovule changes into seed, endosperm may or may not be present in the seed. So seeds are of two types depending upon presence or absence of endosperm. Number 1, endospermic or albuminous seeds, and number 2, non-endospermic or ex-albuminous seeds. Now what are endospermic or albuminous seeds? These are the seeds in which endosperm is present. It means endosperm is not completely consumed in the development of embryo. The examples of endospermic seeds are monocot seeds such as coconut, maize. These are endospermic. Now non-endospermic or ex-albuminous seeds. In these seeds, endosperm is absent. It means it is completely consumed in the development of embryo. For example, dicot seeds such as pea, gram, soybean, all these are non-endospermic seeds. So this is regarding development of endosperm. Post-fertilization changes, that is development of endosperm. Endosperm is nutritive tissue for nourishment of developed embryo. In some angiosperms, the product of second fertilization or triple fusion is primary endosperm nucleus. This develops into endosperm. In some cases, it is absent. Such seeds are known as non-endospermic or ex-albuminous seeds, for example, pea, beans, and grams. In other angiosperms, endosperm persists in the mature seed and it supports the growth of embryo. Such seeds are known as endospermic or albuminous, for example, sunflower, castor, coconut, maize. These two are monocots. These are dicots. In majority of the dicots, endosperm is absent in the seed, but in case of sunflower and castor, endosperm is present in dicot seeds. So this is diagram of embryo sac before fertilization, in which we see 3 antipodal cells, 2 polar nuclei, central cell, egg, and 2 synergids. Synergids contain filiform apparatus. So this is embryo sac or female gametophyte before fertilization. This is diagram of fertilized embryo sac. After fertilization, how embryo sac look like? It has zygote instead of egg. Synergids, they degenerate. Antipodal cells also degenerate. This cell, which was earlier known as central cell, now it is known as primary endosperm cell or PEC. And the polar nuclei are not there. They fuse with second male gamete to form primary endosperm nucleus or PEN. So thus you can compare unfertilized embryo sac and fertilized embryo sac.